Hello, I'm Midnight, and I have OCs. A lot of OCs who also have stories. And today I am going to talk about them. Specifically, specifically one story, Drunken Void, which is actually a comic now. This is just an introduction or a yap session to the story, and I'm going to start by talking about the characters themselves, and then I'm going to give a little bit of the main story at the end. So let's begin. 1. Lesha Svik. While he was alive, he was a journalist. He had been working as one for 4 years and died at age 26. His clothing is quite simple: a teal button-up, brown trousers and sandals. He has a fluctuating moral compass, meaning that he enjoys screwing with people and manipulating them to get what he wants, but also enjoys spending time with the few people that he cares about, who he will also go to great lengths for. His nature is inquisitive, and he takes notes on anything interesting. He's not very trusting of people and is selective about his company. I'd also like to note that he is asexual. 2. Boris. He is the god of chaos. His nature is quite eccentric and spontaneous. He is also flirtatious at times and enjoys some intimacy. He's cousins with Anatoly, the deity of light, and close friends with Usha, the goddess of the sky. And his fashion sense is quite random. He enjoys stealing clothing from other dimensions frequently. In the comic, I plan to make him wear a flowy purple shawl with or without an undershirt and loose yellow linen trousers. He lives in his own apartment like Pocket Dimension. In the story, he lands up taking interest in a certain dead journalist. I'm really sorry for my non-eloquence. It will improve. 3. Anatoly. Anatoly is the deity of light. They are quite relaxed and are a bit eccentric in their own way. Their body is made of pure light that glows a whitish yellow. They wear a loose robe with gold trims at the end. When they move, they float a bit above the ground and their robes drift along with them. They like their personal space and often appear aloof. They enjoy wandering around the void and sitting on the beach alone or with their best friend Usha. They also have a strange love of drinking. They make teas and cocktails in their abode and is an enthusiast of wine and vodka specifically. Their friendship with Usha is very close but will never be considered romantic as they are ROAs. 4. Usha. She is the goddess of the sky. Her hair is made of clouds and she has pale blue skin with constellation patterns. She wears a long blue dress with gold accents and a pale yellow shawl sometimes. She has the ability to control the sky, specifically phenomena like the northern lights and how sunsets and clouds appear. There are gods and goddesses of the various sky elements who are powerful in their matters, but Usha has more of a broad control over the sky, ruling over it in a way. Her personality is light-hearted and laid back, sometimes being more dramatic and intense. She also daydreams often. She is a lesbian and fell in love with Anatoly long time ago. They never reciprocated those feelings, but the two became extremely close friends. She is also friends with Boris and is the first god to have met Lesha. Now, on to the main story. The story goes like this. Lesha Svik was walking in a forest when he encountered a lake. He was tired and decided that taking a dip in it would be nice. But as soon as he dipped his feet, a strange purple matter began floating around in it, and then ran and started encircling his legs, causing him to freak out and hence lose his balance, fall into the water, and drown as he is not good at swimming at all. He then gets washed up on the void's beach, where he wakes up to a dark purple sky and a greenish sea, and is on the cool and sits on the cold, pleasant sand. He stays there for a while and panics, realizing that he has actually died because and realizes that he had actually died and is very shocked. Yeah, I said that already. He lays around for a while, shocked with his realization, until he notices something in the distance, a mass of clouds. He gets up and decides to check it out. Upon checking it out, he meets Usha, the goddess of the sky. After brief introductions, Usha